is based on money. This approach is based on life. And it's a very different way to do it. This type of monoculture, there's just one person working with a tractor on a agricultural highest part of the mountain that you see. That is the water. It's a term called watershed. I don't know if you're familiar. Watershed. What is the watershed? That every drop of rain that falls in this side is gonna run this way, and every drop of rain that drops in this side is gonna run this way. It's here in Oaxaca because they think there's no use for the higuerilla, and you get these seeds that are resin, semillas de resina that you get castor oil.
Oh,
So we're making oils with that. We're making oils. It's good for.
this is the castor oil tree?
Yeah.
This leaf? Wow.
Yeah. This one. It's called higuerilla.
Wow.
And when you have a. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Nature's way is in the forest.
Yeah.
The leaves fall.
Yeah, nobody picks them
We're
up.
used to clean it and make it look nice, but
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So much.
and it's very soothing.
Yes.
It's the aroma. It brings some chemicals in your brain for relaxation.
Yeah.
So that's why we do a tincture or essential oils, and also for pollination. No, this is the bee. The bees are super happy about it.
Aw.
And do you collect their honey?
Yeah, we have a apiary for honey. Yeah, you're gonna see different type of butter honey or the regular honey. And for example, these trees are called the mesquite,
That's mesquite.
huizache, and here in Oaxaca, from this area, in the dry season, they're green. They're super resistant. And they help collect with the roots open and collect the humidity, but also they produce that vine over there that has a little seed that you can make harina flour from mesquite, and it's amazing. Has tons of protein and fiber. Nopales, because in the dry season they don't grow easy, but the nopales do.
Wow.
So in this area that doesn't get a lot of water, the mesquite, the nopales, and the nopales you cut the tender ones and you eat. It's very good. A salad is amazing.
And it's good for blood sugar, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Do they grow the fruits? The tuna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one with has the tuna.
I like the tuna in here.
That nice fruit.
The red one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is nice. This is so beautiful. Oh my God. Wow.
Well, the dry bathroom is very important because when Pablo arrived here in the 2000, there's no drainage.
Yeah.
There's no drainage. So it's like, okay, what are we gonna do with the dry bathroom? It's very important that we see the product as a resource. We don't see it like a waste. And it's actually a resource because the dry bathroom, what it does, it separates the resource. And then you collect
The shit.
Exactly. Let's be clear. Urine goes here. It separates it. It puts it in a container.
Wow.
80% of water and 20% of urine, you get an amazing fertilizer. An amazing fertilizer. We're not gonna water our food crop with it.
No.
But we're gonna water bamboos, trees, grasses.
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, cool.
And then the shit goes on this side. You cover it with this
Kind of sawdust dirt.
Soil.
Okay.
It's soil that has microorganisms. And then you cover it well. It's not gonna smell. It's not gonna produce flies. And then you're gonna be getting a resource for composting.
Wow, cool.
So it's a clean area. In the other side, you collect the soil, and you take it to make it take consciousness of how it works. and then you realize that you're not wasting water that we don't have.
Yeah.
Right now, there's no water in Oaxaca. It's important. I
Yeah.
mean, I have friends that in their homes in Oaxaca City, they have dry bathtubs.
Wow.
You can do it in the mountain. You go to the
You do it
beach,
anywhere.
You buy a land that you don't have drainage. That is,
And it smells okay, the soil?
yeah,
After, yeah?
no, 100%. And then we're natural seed spreaders, humans.
Yeah.
And then in the compost, you're gonna see sometimes a tomato growing,
Wow.
a squash, and you're not gonna eat it. You're gonna feed it donkeys with that. But you're not. It's important that when curtain.
Bamboo is a natural wind curtain. Wow. And it protects
is
this
the vetiver
garden.
grass. This is the vetiver grass that I
That's
was
the
telling you.
vetiver grass.
That you can
Wow.
cut and cut. It's
You
a
said
little
it was-
sharp.
that was
Be
10
careful.
meters down?
This, yeah, it goes. It has an amazing root that contains all the moisture of the whole garden.
Wow.
You know, and you can trim and make mulch also for your. If you see all the growing beds for food, you see it covered with organic matter. You're not gonna see the soil because if you see the soil, we're gonna be losing and the humidity.
Yeah, yeah.
So in here you have calendula, you have kale, Russian kale, there's lettuces. You see different types of vegetables growing.
Yeah.
Really quick, we can come back from here, but here's different types of vegetation. No, you see the vegetables, you see corns, you see kales, you see different types of medicinal plants. We have a side for medicinal plants. We have a place to grow the babies.
Ah.
The babies are, everybody wants the babies, the chickens, the lizards, the birds. So we have to keep them safe and warm. And then if also you see, there is a little curve. There is a little curve because in nature nothing is in straight lines.
Right.
Everything is a curve. So if you have a curve, you take more advantage of the water because there's water levels. The water runs through the beds, and also the sun takes. We take better advantage of the sun. It's very, very important.
Dried vetiver to hold the moisture in
Yeah.
on the soils.
Cut. But the eucalyptus has a huge root that opens the ground, and also it's free.
Whoa.
It's free. If you're gonna develop something for your community and gonna teach them, it's free.
Wow.
If you can pay, you pay. But if you are a farmer that has land around us, it's for free.
That's amazing.
there-
Oaxacan farmers get to learn permaculture for free.
Is there any land for sale around here?
Yes, yes. This is an eco pond.
Oh my
You can
God.
swim in this?
Yes.
Oh,
It's a
Oh
actually,
my
it's a
God.
swimming channel. It's a 25-meter swimming channel.
I've been looking at these on YouTube.
It's an eco pond. I mean, I love to swim. The water is so alive.
Wow.
You have different types of fish. You have different types of frogs. The fish eat the mosquitoes, so there's no mosquito larva ever.
What?
The nenúfares, these beautiful flowers, help keep the moisture, so it doesn't evaporate.
Wow.
This vetiver grass also and the cola de caballo right there help like a filters the water. So every plant that you see here, it has a reason. And if you grab a cup of crystal cup and you grab the water, it's clear water. You see,
Wow.
you see it green because on the bottom, this is a 3-meter deep. On the bottom, it has some kind of, no? But it smells great, feels great, and it's super fresh.
It's not a harmful algae.
Not at all.
Oh, wow.
Not at all.
Wow.
Zero. Every plant has a reason to filter the water. No?
That's amazing.
Everything has a reason. So the bees are there, but we're not gonna go to see the bees because they just provide the honey and they're not so happy about it.
And the
So,
trees.
All these grew by
So they
themselves.
left 20 years ago, they left this empty.
Yeah.
And then the possums, and
And all the fauna helped to plant this forest.
that's incredible. In 20 years.
Yes.
Incredible.
And I forgot to show you one of the pictures, the pictures over there in the Hongo that shows Tierra del Sol. you see all the monoculture lands, and then you see one with like a little forest. Well, that guy couldn't work his land and went to LA and didn't have kids or cousins to work his land, so he just left it. It's completely regenerated.
Wow.
Completely regenerated.
Wow.
So that thing that, oh, nature takes so long and erosion and we are messing up the world.
It only takes 20 years.
It's also bull. Yeah. I remember in Cozumel when the Hurricane Wilma passed in 2005, it torn apart the reef, the shallow reefs.
Yeah.
And then a university from, oh, it's going to take 50 years to recover. What Cozumel did is just close that area, make it a park, no cruise ships, no boats coming in, no divers, no snorkelers. In 2 years, it was back to life.
Incredible. 2
We just need
years.
nature be.
It's nothing.
We just need nature to be.
Wow.
And then don't step on it, and it just regenerates like that.
Amazing.
So yeah.
That is a miracle. A miracle of nature.
Yeah. And then, have you been in a temazcal?
No.
Well, temazcal is a sweat lodge. Yeah.
Did you plant these? Are they natural? They
No, we bring the nenufares.
Okay.
We bring each one of them to, and then they're just thriving. Yeah, having a blast. I mean, they're having
Oh,
a
yeah.
blast.
They love just jumping
They're
around.
just happy to. They have a beautiful place to live.
Yeah.
Huh?
Who built this pool?
Pablo also.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a membrane. It's a membrane, and then this type of rock
Yeah.
all over it, and then yeah. I don't know if you see the red bird.
I noticed that earlier.
Yeah, I saw the red bird.
It's el petirrojo. It's a special bird also.
Mm.
And then if you have a little pond,
Every last Saturday of the month.
yeah,
So it's a sweat lodge?
it's a sweat lodge. Buenas tardes.
Hola.
¿Qué hubo, qué hubo?
And so do you sit around here? Or in here?
Yeah, here we make the fire.
Okay.
Then you make your intentions.
Ooh.
It's something that it's a medicinal. For example, you sweat so much. The stars, because there's no towns around. So many stars.
No.
Compromiso.
Claro. And when it's really hot, there's a different atmosphere.
What's it made of?
There's a different weather. This you add two different types of clays, and cal, and then a color, a pigment, and then it comes very, very, very smooth. And then you polish it with glass, like a bottle, and then you add cactus or nopal, savia. You know the nopal that is very
Yeah.
this type.
Wow.
And it performs like a sealer. A sealer. Yeah.
Not waterproofs it and
Yeah, exactly. Waterproof.
Over 40
For
medicinal
parasites,
plants.
For parasites, for stomachache, for a flu, for a cold, for a headache. Let me see if there's I can show you this one. Let me just come in. You can stay here. For example, you guys. You can stay
Wow.
here. There's other rooms for
Smells
rentals.
amazing.
And it's very fresh.
It smells
The
like
thing is,
cedar.
You get in the very hot season, and you come here it's 2-3 degrees below, and then you have your own little shower, your own dry bathroom, your soil, your water, and then you're set.
So they've got the soil right there. Wow. That is so cool. And then what's that, a little water to wash your butt?
Which one? No, the pee. The pee. You go like this after you pee.
Oh, and you
then
kind
you-
of wash it down.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't
Wow.
smell. Yeah.
Wow.
Air gaps. Yeah.
Beautiful.
and this is the same material as this one.
This is the same.
what
This
you're
is
telling me.
exactly. This is what I'm telling you.
So this is like a clay.
Steel is water protection.
The straw.
So you're making tobacco. And there's the seed bank.
Ooh.
Because there was a threat that they're gonna own the seeds. So we make an association with different organizations in Mexico. We already make a law that they cannot come and take your seeds. And
Wow.
we have many different seeds from many different banks, and we exchange with different organizations in Mexico. So we have
What is pomelo?
This is pomelo. This is what survived also from the first 100 trees that he planted.
Doggy.
Tomás. Ay, Tomás. Ay, Tomás.
Sorry.
What do you? What's his name?
Tomás, but she's friendlier. This guy became a little. He was abused when he was little. We saved him, and he has still a little.
Oh,
Yeah,
he don't
yeah.
trust.
No, he exactly. He has.
He doesn't trust.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was beaten really bad. So
oh, he
has
doesn't
to-
trust humans now.
Yeah.
That's sad.
So the animals are here. We wouldn't be able to have this place without the animals.
Right.
The animals are key because they eat in one day. In 24 hours, you have a product that you could be
Fertilize.
waiting for 3 months on a different way of doing it. So these guys are happy.
Hello.
These guys,
Do they have names?
yeah, it's Jacinto and Ruperto, and they're buddies. They're good. They're very good friends. They work also. They work moving that chariot over there when we go collect organic material and different products, and they also work Cine, which is that orange device, which is that works like a tractor in the field.
Okay.
Cows, there's chickens, there's different types of.
So they're better than having a big tractor, big.
You're not wasting soil, and you're not compacting your ground. And you're not,
And you get their poop.
exactly. Yeah, and
The
that's
product.
The product, exactly. And that's super important. People are getting fed somewhere else. Small goats that you see. That are eating right now. In this area, there's worms, earthworms. So we're getting this cold compost from the manure of the products of the cow, the donkey, the sheep, the goats, and the chickens. You make a mixture, and we make something called bokashi. And bokashi is this. That is a product that is already. You have to turn it because it's alive. It's full of microorganisms. Sometimes it's steaming, and what we do is we burn bones from organic cows, and the ashes we put it in the mix.
Wow.
The eggs that are crushed, the eggshells, we're putting in the mix. We go to the Sierra, to the mountains, over there in the top of the mountains, and you collect from the bottom of the trees the leaves and the microorganisms. We bring them and we give them molasses.
Wow.
They get excited with the sugar, they start reproducing, so we have our own little factory of microorganisms to add to the soil.
Wow.
The Tierra del Sol wouldn't be able to produce what it produces without this. So because it's the constant cycling of the nutrients, and we're adding, you have, like we said, we have to give more, give it back, because it's all about regenerating the soil.
Yeah.
This is how the Zapotecs and the Mayans, this is their bottles of water back in the day. You just add a cork type, and then this is how you carry your water. This garden has a different technique. It's called the beds. Instead of adding the soil to nurture it, it's called Agroecológica, which is a German technique that you dig 1.5 meters deep, and you add all this biomass, a lot of organic matter that's going to be fed from the bottom, and then you bring it up. And then the advantage that these have is that it's 3 to 5 years, you don't need to add anything else.
Wow.
And you have a very healthy soil. Now, in this area, if you see those big plants of tobacco, it's a production of seeds. As you know, all the vegetations, like all the trees in the forest, communicate. There is a net of communication through the fungi. So if a plant or a tree needs potassium, and this tree has it through it. So what happens when the plant starts producing seeds? It's called a term called senescence, and they say, okay, the reason, the purpose of the plant is to guarantee the survival of its people. So the reason is to give the seeds and die.
Yeah.
So once that starts happening in the garden, all of them start producing seeds. And you don't want that to happen when you're producing food. You want the food to grow and has its own cycle. So the production of seeds, it has its own
Done
garden.
separately.
Yeah, it's
That's
done
smart.
separate. Because this is estafiate, which is a medicinal plant for parasites. If you have a problem with your Montezuma revenge, this is great.
Must be good for the spleen.
Yes. And well, there's all types of here that's just been planted. And
Trap
So
fats from the kitchen.
it has two different stages, and you add the vetiver grass, you add different types of plants, so it cleans up the gray waters from the kitchen and the oils.
Wow. We had that one. We had that alien looking
Yeah,
one.
we did.
Oh yeah?
And we didn't know what to do with it.
Where are you guys living now? And this used to be Tierra del Sol in 2001.
Wow, and now it's
This is
green.
the first trees that started planting.
It was barren.
It was like that.
Barren.
Completely nothing. So like this, like that,
Now it looks like this.
very dry. Little water. We're processing chucrut, ferments, yogurts, kefirs. It's all to regenerate your microbiome.
Wow.
And so the three lines of work here are regenerating the soils, regenerating the health of the people through healthy foods, and consciousness.
Beautiful.
This is beautiful.
The three pillars of Tierra
Let
del
me just
Sol.
check if there's someone.
Oh, so many people could fit in here.
Yeah. But this is also eco. All eco.
Everything made ecologically.
And everything made ecologically.
Is this the same material as before?
Yes. And this is a bamboo structure.
Cool. Oh, it's so classy with the archway. It's like a church.
Uh-huh. And then you have an outdoor shower, which also
Oh.
collects the water.
That looks
in
fun.
your bathroom.
Cool. This is like kind of ritzy.
Yeah, this is the nicest accommodation.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
And it looks like someone's staying here.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
There's a couple of workshops going on.
Beautiful stained glass.
And then the other. Yeah. Please.
Tienda. Candles. Water bottles. Fermented drinks.
I made my own.
Fermented
I don't know how to
foods.
say in Spanish, but mead. You know mead?
Oh yeah.
Fermented honey water or honey wine.
That's great, man.
Do you make it here?
No, well we have.
You should. You should try.
We should. Yeah, you tell us how. We should. We can
I made
exchange
it
recipes.
with pomelo.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice. There's the tepache.
I like those.
Tepache is great.
So good. Water, watermelon, lemon, turmeric, pepper, and honey.
No, it's raw, completely
Raw butter honey.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
They're eating the lavender right there. Is that the honeys are feeding off the
Yeah,
lavender?
yeah, yeah. Also,
Wow, so it's like lavender honey.
yeah, it's floral, it's very floral. Those tinctures are la
Vamos a hacer la prueba.
prueba.
Estos son los inciensos.
She's good. I love this one.
Fabric.
100% cotton.
Come to workshops.
Yeah, I helped. It's amazing.
Yeah.
There was another workshop held after the Dom Gallo one, and there will be another one.
Oh, yeah, cool.
I mean, the material is amazing. Yeah. and it's very.
This is Aircrete,
This is gonna be a lab.
a lab.
I mean, a herbal.
This is my husband's new
medicinal lab
obsession,
where the
Aircrete.
Essential oils are prepared. The tinctures are prepared.
Oh, brilliant.
And this is gonna be like a place for healing, for doing baths with medicinal plants. Salud.
Gracias.
And this is where you're gonna be taken. There's the bathtub. Here you're gonna be able to receive some massage.
Whoa, look at the acoustics.
Yes, the acoustics.
Whoa. Viva Mexico! Whoa.
Amazing.
Amazing.
And you can do different types of windows.
Yeah. No insect, no
No
pest.
insects.
Aircrete is fireproof, earthquake-proof, insect-proof, and we heard it was flood-proof. The dome shape anyway.
Yeah.
That the water just.
No, the water just if you
Goes
have a
over.
storm, for example, if you live in Yucatan or Quintana Roo, where you have huge hurricanes,
Yeah.
or in the coast,
Yeah.
this you laugh.
The wind just goes.
You laugh, it just
right
flows.
over, yeah.
Yeah. It's hydrodynamic.
Yes.
So insulated.
It's so cool. It's so cool and refreshing.
A month to do.
That's it. 1 month.
Yeah, but
Oh my God.
20 people work.
So 20 people, 1 month. Wow.
Yeah, you get some six pack or some friends.
This is the kind of.
Yeah. ¿Qué andas haciendo?
Oh my.
Cisterna, ¿qué pex?
Oh, for a cistern.
¡Qué milagro! Medicinal plant. Hello, hello. Stand here. It's like, hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Whoa. Oh my God. It's like I'm in a microphone.
Yes.
What? How is this?
This one especially is just like, I have
What?
a cousin that's an amazing guitar player. He
Yeah.
can play here and I was like, oh.
Hello.
How is this happening?
It's the form. It's just like
Just the shape
just the
makes my
shape.
voice sound like it's amplified through a speaker?
You sing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, what?
Amazing.
Hey, man. It's like I'm in a PA. Like a
Yeah.
public
Yeah.
service.
Oils and things. This is gonna be like
Oh, so this is the steam distiller
yes.
for making essential oils. Oh, that's so badass.
Yes.
Oh, and it smells so good.
Yeah.
Eucalyptus, like.
Yeah. Here's the lavanda, for example. The lavanda flowers.
Lavender.
This is the seed of the castor oil, the red, the spiky seeds. This is it. So we're gonna get the castor oil from these seeds. And this is also gonna be the incense. Incense.
Wood incense?
Well, there's different types.
Okay.
There's romero.
Yes.
So all the essential oils and the hidrolatos y todo se hacen acá. So you have the different products and
Ahorita estamos destilando hacia
oh, now